Hey guys, welcome to Student Drivers. It's Alex. Thank you for showing the channel some support. We're working on the STI today. We're going to be doing unequal length headers. I'm just finishing up my work right now, so I'm going to get changed, and then we're going to head out to my in-laws' garage so we can get this all knocked out. It's going to be kind of a pain in the butt from what I see to get the heat shield off. Kind of looked underneath there, and yeah, it's gonna suck, but we're gonna get it done. I'm not a big fan of the Subaru Rumble, as many are. I'm more of a fan of like a cleaner sounding 4-cylinder, and I know the flat fours tend to have actually a little bit more sound to them, a little bit more gurgle, so I'm excited. I'm gonna just try out these headers I found online that were a really good deal. They're called PLM, and they have a very similar design as the Killer Bee setup, where they have a cast collector, which really is appealing to me. And I didn't even know if I wanted to go equal length, so they were cheap enough. They're only $600. So I was like, let's see what it's all about. So stay tuned. We're gonna go through it. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can, but I'm in a hurry today, so we might not even finish it today. I might have to lead into another day. So let's see what happens. Love the teas. Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich. Woo! Got the car in the air, and I noticed these tires are outshot on the inside here. Looks like it's rubbing raw, so we'll have to get these replaced. Can't do a job with dirty hands here, so I've got some gloves to keep these uncalloused baby bottom hands free of calluses and dirt and life experience. So silly me forgot this is a new car that has a skid plate, and it's a new car, so everything's kind of coming off pretty easy, but this still sucks. Don't mind my hair. Guys, this is the next day. We were working on getting the headers off, and I didn't have enough time to finish it, so we're gonna continue it today. It looks like there's a stripped bolt on there. I don't know how, so I'm gonna need to figure out how to get that out, and it's in the worst spot. It's the last bolt I need to start taking off the heat shield, and then I can pull off the header. So fingers crossed it's not gonna be a pain in the butt. I can already tell it is. This is kind of a little bit of a nightmare, so. But I really want to get the header on, so we'll keep working, and I'll keep you posted and keep showing some of the vid. Here we go. The shove, we have our secret weapon. Hopefully we don't have to use it, but we have it here just in case. All right, so looking at this here, it looks like this bolt right here has been completely stripped. So there's not really a way for me to get it off, sadly. So what we're doing is we're prying it, because I need to get to that bolt, and that bolt. So doesn't seem too hard, but trust me, it's a pain in the ass. And then after this, we'll take off the heat shield here. Right now the car's still pretty hot, so I'm just kind of maneuvering it as much as I can. But what I was thinking is Sawzall right here gives me more bending force on this to be able to manipulate it, and then maybe cutting this side as well. So let's see if that works. All right, finally got it off. We just had to drill into it, and I can't find it, but yeah, this little bastard took me forever. Glad it's off. Now we just, I think these are 14s. We just take 1, 2, 3 off, and the same over here. Got to get the seat shield off, but we need to see if we can even get those bolts off, or those nuts. So let's give it a try. One side down, one more to go. Like that, boys, it is out. That was a pain in the butt, but we're almost done. We just have this to go. get it done. Boys, it is on like Donkey Kong. That looks so good. Wow. Now we're gonna go ahead and, I think we're all done. We just have to put on that ground right there. Don't forget that, otherwise the car will act funky. And then we have to start her up and see what happens. So we're almost there. Let's get the first sound clip and see how this sounds. This is no rumble, PLM equal length headers. So yeah, here it comes. Make sure there's no leaks. It's a little stinky. Say that was a success. Sounds really good, much cleaner. It still has that rumble though, is what's crazy. But it's not as crazy rumble, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it. But we're gonna go take it for a drive in a moment. I'm gonna have to move the, what's it called? The O2 sensor cord away from it because it's a little too close for my liking. And then we'll go from there, go for a drive and get a little video. All right, let's start her up. Very clean sounding. Time to get a legit cold start for the boys with the new manifold. Let's hear it. Hello guys, as I was editing this and pulling all the videos off of my phone, realized I didn't press record when I was driving the car. I didn't feel like making another video, so I'm just gonna make it here. Overall install, easy, actually really easy. The only downside is when you're doing the header work, it is a little tough to get everything to line up perfectly, so you gotta finagle with it for a little bit to get everything to line up. That's why I like the idea of getting the ETS one, because you can actually extend it and everything like that and move it to actually get it to line up better. Overall, PLM seems like they've made a good product. It's only $600 for an EJ equal length header. That's pretty decent. Like, it's really decent actually. And they mock it up, it looks like, based off of the Killer Bee Holy header, which is the holy grail of headers. This is Kita, by the way, one of our new puppies. But yeah, the header, it is clearly trying to take after that, and the Killer Bee Holy header has the cast collector. The runners are very short. Same with this one. The diameter is very similar to the Killer Bee, and I'm interested in that type of stuff. So in terms of performance, when you are starting to push the car a little harder, the gains are pretty phenomenal off of the Killer Bee headers, especially when you start pushing some serious boost on like a bigger turbo. This has very similar specs. I think the steel they use is a little cheaper, obviously, for the price. But Only time will tell. I don't know. I have to run it a little bit. It has to go through some heat cycles to see if any cracks show up. The welds looked okay. They weren't nearly as high quality as the Killer Bee one, which I'm probably going to end up switching to that anyways later down the line. I just wanted to test this out because it's so cheap and see what I'm getting my hands into. I do have an external wastegate. I'm just debating whether or not I want to install that or if I'm going to pay a shop to do that, because it is kind of a pain in the butt. You have to kind of like lift the motor, take off the downpipe, and I don't have a lift. So yeah, I might end up paying somebody to do that. It just seems like that would make more sense to me. And then my recommendation too is just PB blast the crap out of it before you start cracking bolts, because it's tough. And then I don't know who was in there last. The car had a new RA block put into it, and whoever did that, it's Subaru. It was done at Subaru. They stripped out a bolt, and I was fighting forever on that. Either that or the previous owner. I have no idea, but it wasn't too bad. Just delayed me like a day. But yeah, I'm gonna make more videos on the STI. If you're new, like, subscribe, and keep throwing me some recommendations. I want to build a proper STI. I'm even considering going with an IAG block with an ETS turbo kit here, but probably by the end of the year. Knowing me, I'm probably going to figure out a way to do it. Maybe I'll just send this block to the moon and then have an IAG one on standby, because I hear people are making some crazy power on these RA blocks. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking through. Say hello to my puppy and goodbye to my puppy. She's a little angel. But yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and stay tuned to the next video when we install the wastegate.